Added if you petting the cat.
Welcome back to Talking Off-Road and Travel. Hold on, I know you're thinking, God, they're sitting there again. I don't want to watch a video of them sitting and talking. But we're just catching you up on some stuff that we didn't record proper intros and stuff. So there's a lot of clips in here about our time in St. Louis.
We did a Harvest Host. We're members of Harvest Host and Boondockers Welcome. It's a really cool thing. You pay an annual fee and then you can go to these businesses and all kinds of places and stay for a night for free and boondock there. So we went to this cool place and you'll see it in the clip.
Yeah, we stayed at a distillery.
And honestly, we didn't get to
patronize the place.
Yeah, do much there because on the way there, one of the kids was sick, and then it was just a really stressful drive. And so once we got there, we of course didn't want to take our sick kid anywhere. So it was a cool Harvest Host. We did explore the next morning a little bit, which you'll see in the clip.
Yeah, I was looking forward to a good burger there, but it was a beautiful place. You know, like, man, what a picture perfect morning.
Yeah.
We watched the sunset. We had some neighbors in an Airstream.
They were
really
nice
folks. I
yeah.
sat and talked about life and everything with them in the evening, and then that morning watched the sunrise and just a beautiful pasture. And there were some crazy cats there that I tried to pet. I can pet you both. Oh, whoa. See, that's why I don't like cats.
Babe, he don't want you to pet him.
You know, I don't know, something about it. It's like you kind of want to push it and just see what can you get.
Babe, no, let's not get bit by a cat on our travels.
Oh. I like this cat. Bye-bye, bud.
No. Oh,
cat,
see?
Man,
nah, you done messed up. You pet another cat and he's like, no.
Yeah, I said, it don't matter what I do. I go back. Our dogs are happy to see me.
I don't know. You smell like cat now.
Oh, there would be. They saw me petting it yesterday too, and they were like, what is that? Let me at it. I'll save you. Tracker was going crazy.
Okay, and then we left there and traveled to St. Louis, and we actually stayed on the Illinois side of St. Louis. Like, you just go right over the bridge and you're in Minnesota. Not Minnesota. Yes, Missouri. Sorry, Missouri. I'm really bad with geography.
Trying to teach her US.
We haven't been north enough for Minnesota, but anyways, we stayed at a casino because we're awesome parents. The casino had an RV park, and that's where we stayed. I did it for, you know, location purposes and security. It actually had good security, which we were staying on the sketchy side of St. Louis. So we stayed there and we took lots of Ubers. So we did a lot in the week that we were there. Okay, so our first stop in St. Louis was the Aquarium. And it was really cool because it's in an old train station.
Yeah, that was neat.
And it's cool because they use the train station theme throughout, you know, so
yeah, part of like you go into the aquarium, and the first part is not really an aquarium. It's like projected onto the ceiling, and it looks real. I don't know how they done that, but oh, you want to be in the video? What'd you think of the aquarium that we went to back in St. Louis?
It was fun.
it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like you get on a train and the screens all move. You just have to do it. But we got some of the highlights from the aquarium.
Whoa. Look at the one jumping in the ocean. It's
race. I want to show you like a football's going to be our Atlantic race.
so awesome.
all 3 species of stingrays.
What did it feel like?
East Coast, there's all 3 shark species can be found on the West Coast. Again, let's make sure no.
Pretty cool.
What was your favorite thing you saw there?
I don't know. Shark.
The sharks.
Yeah, I like the sharks.
Yeah, they got to actually, they had like a little petting area. Y'all got to touch the stingray. So that was cool.
Lindsay got to see the otters.
I did. The otters are my favorite. They were so cute. So we did the aquarium, and yeah, it was cool. And then, you know, they have other things in the train station that you can do. They had restaurants. They had.
Wasn't good. What was that called?
I don't know, but don't go there. Don't
go to the restaurant.
It was really high priced and was not worth it. But we were terrible. Like super hungry, and everywhere had a wait. So, so they have restaurants. They have a ropes course. They had a mirror maze that y'all did.
Yeah, me and Elias did the mirror maze.
So, and then when you go outside, they have a sky wheel.
Yeah.
Which we did.
Lindsay's not a fan of heights. And
just chill out.
Are you afraid of heights?
I feel a little afraid.
Tell everybody what we're doing.
Oh my gosh, why are we stopped?
Because more people are getting on. We haven't even gotten up high yet. We're not even, we're probably about 30, 40 feet off the ground. But we got
I'm afraid of heights and I'm claustrophobic.
We got a long ways to go.
But now you're facing your fears.
I kind of feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Not on me.
Babe, this is so awful. Why did you do this to me?
Babe, you offered to get on this thing.
You said you wouldn't let the kids do it unless I did it.
You did
I
tell
thought
me
I was keeping us all out of doing it that way. Why is it leaking?
Oh my god.
Didn't handle herself very well.
I didn't. I really freaked out and I almost hit the emergency button for them to stop it, but I didn't want to because the kids were having a good time, but I did not. It was not good. I should not have gotten on that.
No, she shouldn't, because it was really a damper on everyone else's good time dealing with her emotions. But we know better now than to do that again.
Yep, I won't be getting on another one. So that was outside. So there's a lot of cool things to do there.
Yeah, the restaurants. It's all kind of like expensive, touristy type stuff. They got like a seafood place. I'm not real sure about seafood in the middle of St. Louis.
So the next day after the aquarium,
oh yeah, we went to the Hill.
We went to the Hill, which was a recommendation from my best friend. She had been there and she's like, if you have a chance, you need to go eat at this Italian place. And it's a really cool thing, which we explained. Elena.
It's so good. Slow down, buddy.
Yeah, breathe in between bites. I know it's good.
Chew what's in your mouth, buddy.
Yeah. Is it good?
I didn't have any sauce on my mouth.
A little bit. You need to learn to twirl it. You gotta twirl it. What happened to the meatball? Did you cut it up?
Yeah.
That's the best chicken marsala I've ever had.
Yeah. This is amazing. I explained it.
Yeah. Did not disappoint.
It's good. 10/10 recommend to go there. And then we did that half of the day, and then the rest of the day we went to the St. Louis Zoo.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
My beard is going that way.
Did you trim it that way?
No, I slept on it that way.
Okay, so we're at the St. Louis Zoo today. It's kind of crowded. We just finished eating a lot of amazing Italian food. I mean, it was like amazing.
Amazing.
So if you come to St. Louis, go to the Hill. It's an Italian neighborhood, and they have fantastic restaurants. So St. Louis Zoo is free, which I think is really awesome. I've never been to a zoo.
I felt like I was supposed to pay somebody to walk in here.
We walked in through the entrance, and my glasses are doing something weird. We walked in through the entrance, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have to scan anything or pay somebody. Elias is excited. I accidentally fed him a frappuccino, and so he's jacked up. What do you want to see, buddy?
What animal do you want to see here at the zoo?
A zebra.
A zebra?
A zebra.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh,
Well,
okay, we'll try to find the zebras.
what you think, buddy? Hope we don't run into one of them on our hikes. wish I could pet you.
He's like, I don't.
He might.
Stay back.
He might would like me to pet him. You never know.
Oh, it was cool. Ripping
Oh, he's eating.
Is that what you wanted to see, Elena?
Yeah, moving. Its scales move up and down. So
The next day after the zoo, we took a boat ride on the Mississippi, and the Mississippi is dirty and muddy, and it didn't feel naturey and rivery. It felt
Industrial.
and yeah, that's a good
Which
way.
it is,
It is.
you know.
It is. I get it. I'd never seen the Mississippi before, so now I can say I've been out on it on a big old boat.
Yeah, which is a cool touristy thing to do. So if you go, it's
Yeah.
cool. You get on the boat and they tell you all about the Mississippi and you know, historical stuff, and yeah. But I just like, from where we're from, we don't have rivers that big.
No,
So it's like it was a big shock to be on, you know, a river that big.
Yeah, when you they're driving barge or driving, I don't know, piloting, whatever they're boating, they're shipping stuff. There's barges pushing stuff up. Now, I'd seen that on the Ohio before, just traveling through, and that was wild, but this was huge on the Mississippi, like huge barges being pushed upstream. And like back home, we got like the Yadkin River's the biggest one around us, the Catawba. I mean, you could go fishing or skiing type stuff, but you would never think about
Or
putting
tubing.
a ship in the river.
No. So that was cool. You know, something that we had never seen.
Yeah. So that was fun,
And then so the boat is right near the arch, and so you literally walk behind the arch to get to the boat. And so we did the boat first to see it from the riverside, and then we walked up there to the arch.
yeah, and the arch was my favorite thing that we saw in St. Louis besides the food we ate. But there's a museum under the arch.
Yeah, that
I didn't
was
know that.
unexpected. Which we almost didn't go to because Philip had a knife, and we were.
Oh, well, no, it was okay.
It was okay.
So it is a federal something other.
It's a federal
protected-
landmark, so I mean they take.
It's like going through the airport, and you can have a blade, but it needs to be nothing bigger than a 4-inch blade.
They
so
take security seriously there.
don't carry your gat. Luckily, I didn't take that day, which is odd because we were in downtown St. Louis and had been warned of the dangers, but I just didn't carry my pistol that day.
And you don't have to pay to get in.
No, you have to pay to go up
Now,
in it.
shockingly, we didn't know till we got there that you can go up in it, which is about an hour-long thing. And once we saw what you had to go sit in to go in it, I was immediately like, no, not happening.
Yeah, and it was, quite a bit of money per person, and we had walked around a bunch that day, and it was like, maybe next time.
So that's something you can look into, but we weren't into that. But the museum underneath it was free, and it was really
Very
cool. Yeah, it goes from like the history of like going out west, and what am I looking for? Not colonizing it, but
Pioneering. I mean, it was exploring all of this. So we're recording this in Utah, and it's cool. I love history now as an adult. Didn't appreciate it as a kid in high school and stuff. I didn't take any of it serious. Just couldn't wait to get out of school. But I was talking with my buddy in Arizona. History out here is young. It goes back 120 years or so in certain areas, and so St. Louis was the gateway to the West, and I'm so idiotic. I thought that arch was in Washington, and thought Lewis and Clark was from Superman.
babe,
I might not put that
you
in
can't
there.
use that. Anyway, so it was a really cool museum, and I mean, you could spend hours in there going through the exhibits.
Now, we didn't get to see it. I've read a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah,
though.
but it was
Very
really cool for the kids to see and look through that stuff. So yeah, the arch was lived up to what I thought it would be, and just had some surprises, and was really cool. I was glad that I chose this spot to go to.
Fun fact, since my background is construction, concrete construction specifically, the arch goes down into the ground 60 feet on each side down to bedrock. Like, that is crazy. A lot of concrete. And the thing's made out of like stainless steel. So
yeah, it's hard to put into words. You know, video just doesn't do anything justice, I don't think, but it was really neat.
No,
so,
but that's
that was our action-packed St. Louis trip. We kind of like really smushed it all in there because we were only gonna be there for like 4 days or 5 days.
Yeah, if you've made it this far into our video, we appreciate you hanging around. Hit that like button, leave us a comment. Did we miss something? You know, interact with us. That helps us a bunch.
Have you been to St. Louis? Tell us what you did.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that we sit around and talk about what we done and then lay the clips over it. We're getting better to start like actually recording, kind of thinking about how we're gonna put the stuff together. But maybe you like this, let us know. Next up is going to S'more, Southern Missouri Off-Road Ranch, as you'll see. And
so for all the off-roaders, next up will be off-roading.
Yeah, if you're only on this channel for the off-roading, we got a lot of wheeling coming up, and I'll do the park reviews for S'more, Green Acres, and Rugged Mountain Ranch. It's coming up here next. So thanks for watching. Stick around.